bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
And welcome back to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Steve Swat. My guest this segment is Jack Elliott, who is Executive Director and the name behind Jack Elliott Productions. And Tracy, thank you very much for being here.
It's a pleasure to be here.
We're going to talk about, I guess it's a fairly new concept that you're involved with and really came up with. It's regional theater as opposed to community theater. And we're used to community theater, and regional theater is something a little different.
Yeah, we have a unique opportunity, especially being based in Tracy, of being the gateway to the Bay Area and the gateway to the Central Valley. So we're kind of introducing a new concept with regional theater where we work with other cities in the area, other community theater groups, to bring their productions to the Grand Theater Center for the Arts in Tracy in exchange for productions that we do in Tracy and take it to their city. So for example, right now we're in negotiations with a group in Marin that are doing a production of Doubt. And so we're going to give them one of our shows that we've produced in exchange for them bringing Doubt to Tracy to be a part of our 2010-2011 season. And it really helps all communities during these tight economic times, because if a community theater is called upon to do between 4 and 6 shows a year, they're going to spend on an average of $5,000 to $15,000 on each production. If they only have to raise the funds to do 3 productions and another city's doing that, then you can exchange the shows. And there's a group of talent and performers out there. So it really is Broadway caliber actors and productions that you're seeing. And we have a wonderful venue in the Grand Theater Center for the Arts, which makes it a great place to come and see live theater.
I guess the only downside is that you're bringing in fewer local actors throughout the year.
You're bringing in fewer local actors.
But more productions.
More productions, but there are also ways to infuse your actors. For example, we tested this last year with a production of Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat with a group from Castro Valley. There were 75 actors in the show, 35 of which were adults and the rest were children. We were able to bring the children from Tracy into the productions, but the adults were actors from Castro Valley. So it really worked in a nice, cohesive way to be the best fit for both cities.
It's a little combo.
It can be a combo if the show calls for that.
Yeah.
And we're also getting to do some really unique things too. And like, for example, this summer we're doing a production of Laramie Project, which is a part of a national group commemorating the 10th anniversary of the Laramie Project, which deals with the Matthew Shepard tragedy.
Right.
So there are 100 different companies across the country doing that. So we'll be doing that in August. We'll also be...
Now this is what you, in Tracy, that
in
you're
Tracy
doing.
at the Grand
and
Theater.
And you'll take that on the road?
And it'll be available to go on the road.
Okay.
So we have 3 shows that are available to go on the road right now. Love Letters, A Streetcar Named Desire, and the Laramie Project. So those are what we're offering other cities this year in exchange for what they may have available for us.
That's interesting. The Laramie Project, that must be kind of difficult to do, I would think.
We're doing it in a way that we say that it's empowering to do, because by being a part of the 10th anniversary production, you get to look at to see what progress is made. And for folks who don't know, it really does deal with the Matthew Shepard tragedy and how a city responded to that tragedy. And so
he was a gay man who was killed.
Exactly.
Right.
And it was a group of people to come in to say, could it happen here? And it really gave every opportunity for every town to take a look at what would we do if there was bullying, if there was such a tragedy in our town? How would we respond to it? And we get to take a look at that in Tracy this August.
And then do you try to sort of basically sell that to other communities?
Right. They would have it as an opportunity in a portfolio of, okay, here's what's already done at your place. And then we would look at their shows to see how easy it would be. And by doing it ahead of time, they can really get the idea of how to build their sets and to be on the road.
That's great. Well, we're out of time, but it's fascinating summer coming up. And Jack Elliott, thanks for coming by and talking about this new regional theater.
Absolutely. Thank you for your time.
All right, and thanks to our viewers, of course, for watching Comcast Newsmakers. We'll see you next time.